The Quest 3 and 3S are both great standalone VR headsets, but as you are painfully aware, pun intended, the accessories that come stock with it are a bit lacking in the comfort department. Back in May of 2025, Kiwi Design sent over some of their best Quest 3 accessories for me to check out, and now that I've been using them for the past 8 months or so, I'm finally ready to share my thoughts and what my experience has been like. The two biggest pain points of the Quest 3 and 3S are the comfort, or lack thereof, of the stock head strap and the battery life. Kiwi sent over 2 different head straps for me to try that address both of these issues. If you follow the channel, you may remember this one. This is the K4 Duo head strap. I reviewed this one at the end of August 2025, and the cool thing about this one is not only does it offer vastly superior comfort and adjustability over the stock head strap, but it also comes equipped with a 5300 milliamp hour battery and upgraded headphones. Just to manage your expectations, the audio from the headphones isn't exactly mind-blowing or anything, but it is definitely better than the Quest built-in speakers. And the 5300 milliamp hour battery, depending on what you're doing, adds a good 2 additional hours to your playtime.
Bye-bye, Fred! Way to go, buddy. That was...
The biggest downside of this head strap, though, is the price. At $140 US, it's quite a bit more expensive than pretty much all other options out there. That being said, I fully acknowledge that the all-in-one comfort, battery, and audio upgrade is definitely going to be worth that price to some of you. If you'd like to learn more about the K4 Duo, you can check out my full review in the cards right up over here. Also, if you're interested in learning more about any of the products I talk about in this video, I invite you to use my affiliate link in the video description to check them out on Kiwi Design's website. And should you choose to buy anything, be sure to use my discount code MARAXOTE to get 10% off your purchase. Now, I know not everyone is a fan of these clamshell, or what I call face clamp style of head straps, so Kiwi Design also sent over their H4 Boost head strap, which is a halo style strap. Rather than clamping onto your head and giving your face a nice squeeze, this one sits on top of your head, more like a hat. Like most all other third-party head straps, the H4 Boost uses a ratcheting wheel to adjust the size of the strap so you can easily dial in the most comfortable fit for you. The padding on the back of the strap and at your forehead is nice and squishy, and the PU leather feels so soft and smooth. It's very comfy. I love it. The H4 Boost also comes with a 5300 milliamp hour battery to nicely extend your playtime. And when it comes to charging that battery, the H4 Boost is designed for pass-through charging. So you leave the head strap plugged into your headset, plug your charging cable into this port here on the back of the strap, and it will charge both your headset battery and the H4 Boost battery in around 2 to 2.5 hours. Very cool. Besides being able to easily adjust the size of the strap, it also has several other adjustability options. You can increase or decrease your field of view by sliding these little guys forward or backward, as well as somewhat change the angle at which the strap sits on your head using the wheel here on the front, which helps you dial in the most comfortable fit for you. Before using the H4 Boost, I always preferred the face clamp style straps, but now I can't really say I have a favorite anymore. But I will say I do like how the H4 Boost allows me to take the headset off and then put it back on again without having to readjust things. As long as I don't touch anything, for the most part, I can take it off and put it back on, much like I would a hat. In addition to the head strap, the other thing that makes the Quest a lot more comfortable is the facial interface. This is Kiwi Design's V4 facial interface for the Quest 3S, and it is so much more comfortable than the stock interface. When you've only ever used the stock cloth interface, then you don't know any better, but once you try a third-party interface like this one, you aren't ever gonna want to go back. The padding is so soft, and the PU leather feels so much nicer on your face than the stock cloth interface. And probably the greatest thing about it is it doesn't soak up sweat like the stock interface does. So sharing your headset with your friends or family members is way less icky. You can wipe your sweat right off. This interface also has a light blocker at the nose that helps keep light from leaking into the headset, causing glare and breaking immersion. I do want to make sure it's clear that this Kiwi Design V4 facial interface is for the Quest 3S only. There's a different model interface with all the same features for the Quest 3. Don't blame Kiwi for this. Meta designed the Quest 3 and 3S where the facial interfaces are not compatible with the other headset. The Quest 3 interface does not fit on the 3S and vice versa. So when shopping for third-party facial interfaces, make sure you're buying the correct one for your headset. The final piece of gear Kiwi sent to improve comfort and the overall experience is their G4 Max extended controller grips. I've always found these stock wrist straps to be kind of annoying. Yes, they keep you from accidentally throwing your controllers across the room. And like the stock facial interface, when you've never tried anything different, you don't know what you're missing out on. I've been using controller grips since I bought a Quest 2 back in 2021, and these grips are by far the nicest ones I've ever used. What I love about controller grips is you no longer have to use the wrist straps, and your controllers are instead strapped to your hands, allowing you to completely let go of them without dropping them. The G4 Max is an extended grip, so for people with large hands, they definitely help make the Quest controllers more comfortable to hold. I don't know what the strap that goes across the back of your hand is made of, but it sure does feel nice, and it's got just enough grippiness to it to keep the controllers from flying off your hands in those games where you're wildly swinging your arms around. To tighten the strap on your hand, you just pull on this cord here, and to loosen it, you press this button. There's also this very convenient battery compartment door, so you don't have to remove the entire grip cover to swap batteries out when they die. Overall, I love these grips. They're very comfortable and definitely improve your VR experience. But I do have one complaint, and that is they aren't compatible with other accessories I like to use, like this golf putter and the gun stocks I use for playing VR shooters. Other than that though, these grips are great. Yes, they're a little pricey at $35, but when you compare them to Meta's official active straps, which they're asking $40 for, there's really no comparison at all because these absolutely stomp all over Meta's grips. So which of these accessories are you guys most interested in, and why? Or do you feel the stock accessories are good enough and there's no reason to spend extra money on stuff like this? Let me know in the comments. I look forward to hearing what you have to say. Come on, do it. You know you want to. Subscribe.